Hi, welcome back. Welcome to this forecourt film for our absolutely beautiful 2012 Volkswagen Touareg. This is the 3-litre TDI turbo diesel Altitude model. Is in exceptional condition all the way around and has only covered 37,000 miles. Like I said, it's a 2012 model, very early. I think it was January 2012, and has only had 2 owners from new, and has been exceptionally well cared for. Has barely done a hard day's worth of work in its life, and obviously we'll just sort of show you around the overall condition of the car, talk you through some of the features that it's got, and just sort of answer any questions that you may have. So if we just in terms of things like the condition, like I said, absolutely perfect. If all the way down the driver's side, absolutely no dents or marks or anything like that. All the way along, all things like the door edges and everything like that, completely free of any chip marks or anything. There's a couple of very small curb marks just to the very edges of the alloy wheels, but certainly nothing excessive at all. I think that's probably the worst pit on that one. Here we come across the front, couple of very small stone chips, just as you'd kind of expect again for the for any sort of mileage, but we'll make sure that those are sort of touched in and just lacquered over, just to try and prevent those from getting any worse. And I think if I was being ultra picky, the worst part is just this little chip down here on the front splitter that we'll see there, and that pretty much is the most severe of the marks on the entire car, really. Coming down the passenger side, again a couple of very small marks just on the outside of the alloy wheels, a couple just down there at the bottom, but really and truly that's pretty much as bad as they get. The mirror housing and everything like that completely free of any marks. And then if we come down the passenger side, all of the handles and everything like that, again completely free of any blemishes or marks. Again, no chip marks to the sides of the door there where a door might have been opened onto it. All really lovely condition. This wheel, again, a couple of small chips just on the edges. I think that's pretty much the worst of it on that one, and a tiny little chip just up there at the top. So very slight. Round to the back bumper completely free of any marks. All of this sort of section here, normally you get marks from sort of loading marks where you're putting things in at the back there into the boot, but that's all in perfect condition. Lovely polished twin tailpipes on the back, and then we come around to this wheel, and I think this was pretty much blemish free actually. Yeah, I don't think there's a mark on that wheel. You've got fantastic tyres all the way around. These are the upgraded 20-inch alloy wheels. Just pop round to the back and open the boot. Previous owner had a load liner in here just to keep everything protected. If we remove that, you'll just see here the carpet's all in lovely condition. No scratches or stainage to the carpets at all in lovely condition. And then you've got your tyre inflation kit and first aid kit and additional space and everything like that down here. Really handy storage area down there actually. And then a couple of other storage bits. You've got things for the nettings that you can put in the back, and you can pull these aside and put things like bottles and things that you don't want rolling around. And you also have a 12-volt socket in there in the back as well. Just put the cover back in. You've also got through load here for the putting skis and things like that in the back, and then we also have the pull across cover, which again is in fantastic condition. No scratch marks or anything like that on there either. Through to the back, and it really doesn't look like the back seats have had a huge amount of wear at all. Previous owner doesn't have young children that sort of normally end up kicking the backs of the seats and things like that, so you can see that they're all completely free of any marks all the way through. Absolutely perfect. All the leather in really nice condition. You've got Isofix child seat points in the back there. And then if you pull this one down, like I said, this whole centre section here pulls down flat so you can get longer items in. And if we jump through, so on the driver's door we have got the controls here for your heated and power folding door mirrors, as well as just the sort of electrical adjustment. And then all of you've got independent child lock settings for the back. So just if you've certainly got people chopping and changing all the time, then you can just turn the child locks on for the windows and the locks in the back just quite simply by pressing that. We have automatic headlights. We have automatic windscreen wipers. We also have paddle shift gear change. So you can see this one up on here for the gearbox. And then across to here we have all of the controls for things like your media and voice control. And then all the settings up on here for the onboard computer and everything like that I'll show you in 2 seconds. Front seats, you can tell the car's done a genuine low mileage. Bolster showing absolutely no signs of any wear at all. All really nice. The general sort of the leather just bedding in there, but extremely nice. No undue wear at all. Headlining all in lovely condition. You've got all of your illuminated vanity mirrors in there, and all the sort of entry points, no signs of any scuffing or anything like that on the back there through to the driver's area. Steering wheel all in fantastic condition, not gone all nasty and shiny or anything like that. Still got plenty of nice leather and the stitching and everything like that on there. We also have cruise control, which is just featured here down here on the main pinnacle. And then if we put the key in, and start the engine, you'll see that the mileage today is 37,000 miles. Let's just turn the heaters down. Just turned 37,000 miles. Like I said, you've got your onboard computer and everything like that up here, showing you the range that you have left for fuel. And then if we also come across here, you've got you can basically bring up all like a smaller menu and everything like that for all of your media settings. And also just sort of change bits and pieces like that for the vehicle. So that's that all comes up on here, and you can also have things like sat nav instructions and stuff like that come up on the main screen as well, while the passenger sort of uses the other main screen for things like entertainment and stuff like that. So yeah, got this really nice 3-spoke leather steering wheel, like I said, with the paddle shift. We've got a handy storage compartment up here, very nice and deep for items, and then we have the full touchscreen media system and satellite navigation, everything on here as well. So you've got sort of 3D views and stuff like that, and that's all, like I said, is all touchscreen. We also have DAB digital radio as well as your FM and AM stations. Come through to the media section here and hit source. You've also got a hard drive, so you can actually store music within the vehicle. And then you can also Bluetooth your telephone directly through to the car, so you can stream things like music and Spotify podcasts and all that kind of stuff directly up onto the main screen, which is really useful. We've come across, we've done the navigation. We also have obviously Bluetooth for your telephone as well. All your climate settings and everything like that can be set up on here, as well as having the sort of manual controls for it, for the dual zone climate control down here. And then through to car, you've basically got full sort of setups here. This is all part of the off-road kit, which is quite cool actually. So you can actually, when I turn the steering wheel, you can see that when you're off-roading, it'll actually give you the degrees of which you've got the wheels turned and stuff like that, as well as a compass. And then also this will tell you the height of how far off the floor you are as well. It's quite handy if you're about to sort of wade through water or something like that. Additional sort of control panel for the car, so you can set everything else up. So you've got settings for all of your, like how bright the footwell lighting is and the ambient lighting, whether you have things like the daytime running lights and stuff like that on the car. And then if we come through to the servicing section, it'll tell you when the car is next due a service. So we have an interval service which is due in 204 days or 8,300 miles, depending on which one comes soonest. And then a slightly more comprehensive service due in 223 days. So actually looking at the sort of days here that you would do it, that would actually cancel that one out, or 33,600 miles time as well. So again, all of the information in there to show you exactly what needs to be done and when. Back to this. Like I said, decent size glove box and everything like that, with all your books and manuals, connections for hardwiring your external devices and everything like that as well. The dual zone climate control, so we have separate temperatures for driver and passenger, as we can see here, and then we also have 3-stage heated seats for the driver and passenger as well. So again, these are just a nice easy 3-stage button there. Automatic gearbox. We also have the sort of Tiptronic functions here, so you can, when the car is in drive, Obviously you can either use the paddle shift up on the gear change, or you can actually knock this across and go manually up and down through the gears on there, as well as a sport mode. We have your electronic handbrake, and we also have hill hold assist on this car as well, so it'll stop you from rolling backwards on hills. Automatic start stop. This is the Blue Motion version, so it's a lot more economical than some of the earlier cars, and also features the start stop technology, and then also a different driving mode wheel for whether you're driving on or off road. Will change things like the traction control settings and things like that. Nice split centre section here. This is absolutely enormous actually. You can get loads and loads of stuff in there. Decent amount of space, plus cup holders and coin holders and things like that in the front there as well. But yeah, just overall, looking through the condition of the car, as I mentioned, it really is in absolutely exceptional condition. All your buttons and your map reading lights and everything like that up here. And it's just very, very nicely finished. Very, very hard wearing. But the nice thing is, a lot of the models that we've seen from these before have got like scratch marks and things like that on the center console. But being such a well looked after and low mileage car, you can see that this is all in really lovely condition. There's no nasty marks at all to anything, to any of the leather or any of the sort of major touch points and handles and things like that that you often do get sort of signs of wear on and stuff like that. So yeah, very, very nice indeed. I'll just jump back out and have a final look over the car. So I hope you found the video useful. Like I said, it really is an absolutely immaculate example, apart from a couple of very small sort of stone chips just to the front, and a few very, very few marks to the alloy wheels. The car really is in absolutely beautiful condition, and benefited from having full sort of Gardex treatment and everything like that when the previous owner bought it, so the paintwork has been kept extremely nice. I hope the video has been useful. If we can help with any further information, if you require any finance figures, or you have a part exchange that you would like to us to have a look at to value for you, then please do let us know through our website, which is jajarvis.co.uk. Be more than delighted to help, and hopefully speak to you very, very soon. Thank you very much again for watching, and we will see you next time.